assistant managers, including the pilot. We all need to be developing people hardcore through the month of May as we go into June, and we're going to talk about that stuff all today. But I think about as we're developing new people, do they know how to quote unquote lead the right way? Do they know how to have conversations? Are they able to connect with people? And do they understand the differences with this? Because for most young people, when they get a promotion, what level are they operating at? Level 1, all right? And if we really want to develop amazing people that can really impact our organizations, impact other people, and develop on higher levels, they need to also learn how to develop as a leader. And that's where you're really going to have something strong that lasts. So just takeaways real quick from watching this, because he's obviously a little more in depth than I am. He's kind of the master of it. Things you liked from the video. Mm-hmm.
I do it, and you're with me. You do it, and I'm with you. You do it, and then you do it, and somebody's with you.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
I like we attract who we are, not what we want. So develop yourself.
That's huge.
Definitely.
Francisco?
Well, he called it the equipping part. Like, I mean, we do that a lot in our organization. I did that a lot in soccer, and the way we performed at our best when we were doing that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Cool. Any other things?
Momentum fixes 8% of our problems.
Mm-hmm. And I think about for us, a lot of the momentum for us, really, our business, you can look at it right now. There's 2 places, right? The DBM team we were together this week over in Austin. And there's one side where we can be like, oh my gosh, I don't have momentum right now. So really the momentum comes from the end of April, what we do after kickoff. There's a lot we can do to set up right now. This is setup time for us. And then it's building, because here's what most offices do. Ready? Summer starts. It's summer. Then mailers start dropping for the colleges, and they start arriving late May 18th, May 20th, the following week into Memorial Day. And for many people, that's when summer starts. Instead of waiting for that to start, what can we do to build momentum, bring the summer forward so that we're not waiting for that time for things to hit, but that we're off the ground and running from early on. So that's something that we're going to talk about a lot. We're going to go through a lot of stuff today in terms of setup and making sure we're ready for the summer so we can build the right momentum into it. This is something that I talked to the DBM team about, and Lloyd had wanted me to tell you that you've moved so many different places and had a fast start into the summer, and I'll be speaking to some of the managers at kickoff as well, because it's not, if you can have them in a forward, great, that's great. And I talked to Jordan about it the other day too, because the momentum, like, yes and no. Really the momentum, there's certain windows where that momentum just goes right into it. And right now we're finishing the spring, and it's the transition. These next 2 weeks is the transition for me into summer. That's what's happening right now. What's important in the next 2 weeks? We're going to talk about that. Can you get to your best 10 high school campuses in the next 2 weeks and drop off information packets? Or, can we get them an email? Can we follow up? We're going to be going through that. What are we doing in the next 2 weeks to really make that count and get ahead of everyone else? Because that's getting off to a fast start. If we can put some things in play here in the next 2 weeks before summer kickoff, we're getting off to a fast start. If you don't, is it the end of the world? No, it's not. You can still go out and rip the crap out of it, okay? But the objective was to see what can we get done earlier, what moves can we make. Because one of the things we talked about too, in the Eastern region, I've heard up by the time we get to summer kickoff, I want to have how many receptionists minimum? 10. District managers, that's like the number over in the East. Like by kickoff, and their kickoff's next week, you have 10 girls ready to go for the summer already, and then you're hiring 5 to 7 more by the end of May. And now that they're all going to be there, are they all going to stick? Well, no, it's having more than you need to make sure you have the right group. For the pillar offices, we want to have 12 to 14. It's always when you have 5 more than you need that you're having that training funnel. And when you're hiring them, we're hiring them, as we talked about, we're not saying putting them on 20, 30, 40 hours, but saying, hey, look, right now we're looking to find the best people for our team, okay? And so we're looking to have, we're going to be screening through applicants. We're going to go through a training process. And so for the first 2 weeks, that's paid training, and the paid training is at, you decide, $850, $875, whatever your number is. I usually do $850 for the training. I'm like, you'll be observing, watching videos, going through training, about 10 to 15 hours per week, because I want to see that it's a good fit for you, that you like the job, and I want to make sure you're a good fit for our company. Cool? After those 2 weeks, then we'll extend hours, and we're looking to fill schedules anywhere from 25 to 35 hours per week. We also have some part-time positions, 12 to 15, for those who just want less hours. But that's what we're looking for. You know, that's something you're comfortable with. So they know that. So you can have 10 girls on 10 hours, you know, as we're going into it. And I'm going to show you guys when we do I'll put some stuff up on the screen and show you guys different models. We're going to go through later on the planning and go through the business plan. But so you can look at, okay, what receptionist hours should I be looking at? Okay. Well, and by the way, some of you guys yesterday I sent out something to help us for our caps, something I've used for years. Who opened that, by the way? You want to open that? So that showed different, and it shows like phases of like the dates, right? Of like how many hours you want to have, an increase in hours. We're going to adjust it for territories, but this is what I've used for years to help me get going into the summer. And this is where we want to invest into the summer, especially with PR callers. I broke down some numbers for the DBM team with that. I shared a little bit with Eric because he like happened to call the region while I was working on it. No one knew why. He's like, who called me? We're like, we don't know. But he was on the phone as I was discussing, and I said, look, here's the numbers, here's the breakdowns, and I'm going to show it to you guys of the profitability, you know, of PR callers. That there's no limit in terms of how profitable that can be. Also, you know, and so again, we're going to go. It's a lot of planning. We're going to walk through, and the agenda I gave you guys, and get used to it. It's going to be readjusted. You know, I feel like there's a lot of value in really walking through all the different parts of the business plan together, and I think we need more time. So I'm going to walk through some things in the beginning, but we're gonna bring the agenda forward with what's going to happen today. But before we dive into that, I want to go around real quick. What's hot? What do you appreciate as we dive into this meeting? One of the things I think is so important is really being able to be in the right mindset, you know, as we dive into things together. And actually, just for me, because I thought this was going to be great, and I don't like it at all, and it's going to bug me, and I'm not going to be able to perform properly. I want to change this. I want to open this up so we just have like a big square. So we can stand up, move around. I know we've got other guys over here later, and we'll readjust, but I'd like to just have hold this action though. All right. Beautiful. Let's do this. We don't even need all of them now, so. Leave the other one out for now. You can pull down this, you really love it. Do you like that too?
I like it.
All right, you keep it. Let's hit the side. Do you want to do like that too? Let's do this one.
This is better. Yeah, I see Jacob now.
Right. Jacob, not like. Yeah, I need to do this. Are we not using this right now here, Jacob? All right. So when these guys get here, get throw it around. All right. So real quick, yeah. So what's hot? What do you appreciate as you go around? So go, kick us off.
Moved to corporate, got office lockdown, apartment lockdown, apartment for the next 2 months lockdown.
Nice.
Got first campus tables and watched sunrise 3 days in a row. So on the beach, freaking awesome.
Boom. Nice. All right. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just thankful to be here, to be honest. Like, I've missed a couple of meetings, but now that I'm here, I'm kind of getting back into the spirit of things, and it feels good to be with the team again. So I'm thankful for everyone here.
Cool. Good to hear.
Closing in my office, and so pretty cool.
Yes.
And I have a few people who have gotten feedback to interview for receptionist positions, so it's pretty cool too. Yeah, and I'm excited to get started.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here and help build our team up at College Station and really, hopefully, influence some people to do great things.
Well, welcome on being here. I know that Cody's really excited to have you, and I know last meeting you were at, very impressive, and excited to have you a part of the